All right, today we're going to be talking about graphing. Now, with graphing, and a lot of stuff will be in your notes, so it's no problem. Owen, you won't have these in your notes probably, so you're going to want to need to copy this down. Okay. As far as vocab words, what is a coordinate plane? That's just a fancy name for what? Autumn?
A graph.
A graph. Why do we call it a coordinate plane when we can simply call it a graph?
Because when you're graphing, you're setting up coordinates.
Okay. Well, what are coordinates? What are coordinates? Landon.
Like in order, like X and Y that tell the
Okay, they're another name for ordered pairs. Okay, so when you talk about coordinates, we're talking about ordered pairs. Now, what are ordered pairs?
They are the X and Y axis that.
Okay. They're the X and the Y. Okay? As far as the x-axis goes, what do we need to know about the x-axis? It tells you how far to go across. The y-axis.
Tells how far to go up.
What is the origin? It is the middle of the graph.
It's where the X and Y axis meet.
It's where the x and the y-axis meet. Its ordered pair is 0, 0. Okay? Now, if we're plotting this point, ordered pair 3, 5. How do we get to point 3, 5? What do we do first?
Go over 3 and go up 5.
Over 3, then up 5. The first one tells you how far to go over. The second one tells you how far to go up. Okay? Any questions about that? Yes?
When you're writing it out like that, could you say up 5?
No. You always do the first one over first and then up. Get in that habit of doing it that way. I'll tell you a quick story. Years ago, someone came back and asked me a question during the PSSAs. And whenever they asked me the question, I could tell that they had the X and the Y's mixed up. They were saying that the X goes up and the Y's go across. let me tell you, as a teacher, that is the most helpless feeling in the world. Because in the PSSAs, I can't help you. And to be sitting there knowing that this student hasn't switched up is the most helpless feeling that you can have as a teacher, because you want to tell them, well, first you want to hit them in the back of the head and say, think about it. But second of all, you can't, I wasn't allowed to correct them. Okay? So get in the habit. The first number always tells you how far to go over. The second number always tells you how far to go up. Okay? Questions? Now, the second part of what we're going to do today, outside of plotting points, is we're going to tell the distance between 2 points. Okay? So, to tell how far you are between 2 points, if we have the ordered pair 3, 7, and the ordered pair 5, 7. The first thing you want to do you want to see if which is different. Is the X or the Y different? Is it the X's or the Y's? Which one of them is different? In this situation, which is different, the X's or the Y's?
Y's. X's.
The X's. The first numbers are different. The ones that are different, we're going to subtract. Okay, so if we have ordered pair 3, 7, and we have ordered pair 5, 7, we're going to subtract the 5 minus the 3. And 5 minus 3 is 2. And so the distance between those 2 points would be 2. Okay? If we do another one, ordered pair 6, 12, and ordered pair 6, 4. Which one is different, the X's or the Y's? Dakota? The Y's. So now to find out how far they are apart, we're going to subtract 12 minus 4. And 12 minus 4 is 8. And so those 2 points would be 8 apart.
Will they have like
The X's and the Y's both different?
no, what if they have like negative signs?
Well, we're not going to worry about negatives yet. That'll be in 6th grade. For right now, we're just going to worry about what we call quadrant 1, where everything is positive. Okay? Quadrant 2 we'll worry about later. Okay? So, question about how to find the distance between 2 points. Okay? Get out your boards real quick. If I give you this ordered pair, ordered pair 7, 3. Tell me how to get to 7, 3. Write it down. How do you get to ordered pair 7, 3? Nope. Okay, we're going to go over 7, up 3. What if we have this? Ordered pair 0, 9. Very good. Some said go over 0, up 9. Others just simply said go up 9. Okay? So either over 0, up 9, or just simply up 9. Do this one. 7, 0. You're going to go over 7, and then you're going to go up 0. Good. If I gave you these 2 points, 6, 9, and 3, 9. Show me how you'd find out how far the distance between those 2 points. 6, 9, and 3, 9. Find the distance between those 2 points. No, find the distance between those 2 points. Declan, just tell me the distance between the 2 points, and then solve it there, Landon. Switch yours around. Right up. This way. Which one is different, the X's or the Y's? Owen, which is different, the X's or the Y's? The X's, the 6 and the 3. So, how do you find the distance between 2 points? What do we have to do? Subtract. We're going to take 6 minus 3, which is equal to 3. So those points will be 3 points apart, 3 units apart. Okay, I want to see you write the subtraction problem down. Let's do this one. Two 7 and 2 3. Show me how you do it. I'm not saying that's the incorrect answer, but how did you get to that? Thank you. Gordon, just simply do it the way I just write the problem down. Don't do it like that. Tell me what. Yes. Yes. But Gordon, let me see what you're actually doing. Okay, I want to see. That's not what I want to see there, Gordon. I want to see it done like this. 6 minus 3 is 3. I want to see that do it like that. So Colton, which is different, the X's or the Y's? So what do we do? Subtract what?
7 and 3.
So you just have to, I want to see, Colton, is this 7 minus 3 is equal to 4. Okay? If I have this, what's the difference between those 2 points? Let me see how you got it. Just which is different, the x's or the y's? Which are the x's? So what's the x in this one? What's the x in this one? Huh? No. The x is the first number. The y's are the second number. What's the x in this one? What's the x in this one? X is the first number. So x here is? And 7. The y's in this one is? What's the y in this one? What's the y in this one? So which is different, the x's or the y's? Huh? So how do we find the distance between those two? What are we going to subtract? You said to find the distance between, we subtract, we see which is different, the x's or the y's? Which are different, the x's or the y's? So, now we're going to subtract the ones that are different. So we're going to subtract. We don't want to do 0 minus 7. We want to do 7 minus 0. And so the distance would be 7. Got it? Johnny, question?
Can you compare those two?
What do you mean?
Like, greater than or
No. They're just points. They're just points on a graph. There's nothing greater or less than. It's just simply points on a graph. Hey, does this make sense? You're clear about it? Short, you short? Shane, you just came in. Does it make sense? How to find the distance between 2 points on a graph?
Yeah.
Evan, you just walked in. The 2 things you're going to have for homework tonight. Number 1, you're going to be plotting points on a graph. The first number, the x's, tell you how far to go over. The y's tell you how far to go up. Okay, so if we have order pair 3, 5, you'd go over 3 and then up 5. Order pair 7, 3, you would do what first?
Go over 7.
And then
Up 3.
for 0, 9, what would you do first, Shayna?
Go up 9.
And that you go over 0 and up 9. Okay? The second part is find the distance between 2 points. Okay? Evan, the first thing we want to do is see which is different, the x's or the y's. In this situation, which are the x's? What's the x in this one?
Oh, the x is 3.
What's the x in this one?
5.
What's the y in this one?
7.
What's the y in this one?
7.
So which is different, the x's or the y's?
X's.
So now once you found which is different, subtract them. So to find the distance, we would take 5 minus 3, which is 2. Which is different here, the x's or the y's? These two.
The y's.
So how do we find the distance?
Subtract 12 from 4.
And 12 minus 4 is?
12 minus
8. Okay, so you get the idea how to do that? Okay. Anybody have any questions? Guys, this is one of these lessons that I stress to you all the time, but I expect perfection. This is a lesson, guys, that we cannot miss any. We cannot, this type of problem, okay, are these difficult? No, I don't think they are. So we cannot make any careless mistakes when we're graphing. Okay, we can't do that. And when it comes time for the PSAs, okay, you're going to have difficult questions. I don't classify these as too difficult of questions. And so we got to make sure on the PSAs, the ones that we should get right, we need to make sure we get all of them right. Okay? All right, but there's a way. And your homework.